I'm Mark Becker, and this is my informative speech, and I'm giving it on a fairly new sport of slam ball, and most of you probably don't know what that is. So just to give you an idea of what it is, I'm just going to play a short video from the playoffs of one of the slam ball games.
This team, he's playing with a broken jaw and a few other injuries.
Mason Gordon finds Ray Ross. Ross!
Wilson took last week's loss personal. I don't think you'll see him let too many of those shots go tonight.
Diablo's up 3-0, 7:25 to go in the first half.
Alright, so I'm going to tell you about slam ball history, the slam ball court, some of the rules that there are on the trampoline, and then some other basic rules of slam ball. Alright, so slam ball was created by a guy named Mason Gordon, who actually played it in the video. And he created it in 2001 in a warehouse in Los Angeles, and he wanted to make a game that kind of resembled a video game. So to do this, he combined different elements from several different sports, like football, basketball, and hockey, and you'll see some of the elements of different sports when I read the rules. After he had a makeshift court developed, he got Mike Tollin, a famous producer who has produced movies like Coach Carter and the Varsity Blues, to help him out in developing the game and the rules, and they have worked together ever since. After Mike Tollin was on board, he recruited several athletes from different sports to help him develop the court and the rules. In 2002, he got a TV deal with Spike TV, and they played 2 seasons in 2002 and 2003 before there was a disagreement because Spike wanted to make it more like a Harlem Globetrotters type thing, and Mason wanted to make it like a legit sport. In 2008, it was also on TV some, on CBS, NBC, and even on Cartoon Network. Now slam ball, even though it hasn't been on TV recently, it has moved to places across the world in Europe, China, and Australia. The first slam ball court only had one trampoline, and here's a design for it. You can see it's like round, it's not even square. And the second one, he added 3 trampolines. So you see there's 2 trampolines here, and then there's 2 small ones on the side, but the small ones were proved to be very ineffective except for during a face-off, which I'll explain what a face-off is a little bit later. And so he made the side ones as big as the other 2. So here's a picture of a modern day slam ball court. Now that you know some about the court, I'm going to talk to you about some of the rules on the trampoline. Okay, one rule is, as an offensive player enters the trampoline area, the defender cannot follow him into it and take his jump. So if you've ever been on a trampoline, you know that you can take someone else's jump and they might even fall down. So that's illegal in slam ball, and it results in a face-off. And I'll tell you what a face-off is here in a little bit. When a defender is trying to stop an offensive player on a dunk, he has to make a play on the ball. So he can't just like go up and tackle the offensive player, but contact on the arms or the body is okay as long as he's making a play on the ball. There's offensive 3 seconds when you're standing on an island, and an island is just this middle area in between the trampolines. So that results in a change of possession, and then there's no goaltending inside the 3-point line. So if someone takes a shot from a trampoline, you can goaltend on that. Here's a face-off. A face-off is a result of several fouls, and it's a one-on-one play between an offensive player and a defensive player. So the offensive player can start either on the top trampoline or on one of the side trampolines, and the defensive player can either start on the bottom trampoline or on the opposite side trampoline. And they go one-on-one, and if the offense scores, they get those 2 points plus the ball, and if the defense gets a stop, the offense still gets the ball. Here are some other common rules. There are no charges in slam ball, but other basic basketball rules do apply, like traveling and double dribble. If you dribble and then you stop your dribble, you can throw it off the side glass of the court and catch it again, and you have your dribble back. Defenders can hit offensive players a lot like in football under certain circumstances. They can hit offensive players if they have already started their dribble and have picked it up or are just dribbling. But the hit has to be above the waist and below the shoulders, and it has to be in front of their shoulders. In slam ball, there's a 15-second shot clock, and dunks and three-pointers are both worth 3 points, while all other shots are only worth 2 points. Now that you know some about slam ball history, the slam ball court, the trampoline rules, and other rules, you'll know some about slam ball when you watch it on TV or you end up playing it one day.